Hey, my name is Akarsh, and I am a student and a creative and an artist and many things. Yes, I am many things. That's a nice way to put myself into. So, I started college this year, my master's program in chemistry in August, and by the end of November, I was completely fried. I thought this was going to be easy as my undergrad program in chemistry and physics was, and it wasn't that. I mean, I survived and I did pretty decently. I could have done better, but I was totally stressed and anxious like half the semester because almost every other week was a quiz, or I was bombarded with assignments, or there was a midsem, and by the time I blinked my eyes, I had my endsem, and my sleep cycle was totally cooked. And creatively, though, I was destroyed. Few things that did save me though is probably having hobbies and having an interest in something that is like apart from your academics will save you so much. And I don't know, it helped me because I started having an interest in urbanism and cities and trains for some reason, and I was obsessed about learning more about them. Even though it wasn't related to chemistry, I was so interested in them, and I was reading about them every other day, and I used to like follow pages which used to talk about cities and urbanism, and it was nice to have to read something with so much interest which is not academic, which is not like related to like your coursework. Basically, I used to like take so many long walks across campus, and I used to like hit 15 to like 20,000 steps almost every day, which was like really nice. I think in my class I'm the only guy who is like so obsessed with walking, to the point my friends sometimes dread walking with me because I like make them walk so many steps. And which is nice. Which is nice. I feel walking is one of the best things you can do with your friend group because, bro, conversations just start flowing when you're walking, as opposed to like, let's say you're sitting. Unless you're like really comfortable with that person, I think sitting and yapping and doing nothing works. But then when you're walking with someone you don't know much, I feel it's going to like open up conversations that you never thought you would talk about. And I think having a good friend group is going to save you. And I don't think you really need to have like a really big ass friend group. Just having two or three friends, or just one or two friend you can rely upon, will help you, be it assignments or just someone to talk to or hang out with. I think it's going to be nice. And please don't think that you're gonna get through college all alone and then you're gonna go through this by yourself like a lone warrior. Don't romanticize that shit. You need people. You are a social being, and talking to people is important. Even if not talking, being around people is important. And and if you don't have friends, I think you should start enjoying your company, and then you can eventually make friends. I'm going to talk about this later, but yeah, you need to have at least a nice friend to talk to in college. They will save you. They will. Creatively, I started like posting a lot on Instagram this year, but then as soon as I joined college or college started, when I went to hostel, I was like just like so stressed, and I also was constantly like thinking, what if I am being judged for the things that I'm posting on the internet. I was mostly just posting urbanism stuff, but still I cared a lot on what other people thought about me. And then I started posting less. Even though I was posting, I just held back on a lot of things I did want to post, just because of the fact that I thought many people were judging me. But now when I look back, most people don't care. They have like too much going on in their lives to think about yours. So if you want to have like a creative outlet where you are like talking about shit and you want to post, just post it. And if you're just starting out, it's even better. If you have less followers, even better, you have like a spot to like mess up. So it's a nice phase to be in my opinion. You don't have too many people judging you, and you also have like a small group of people who are like cheering for you. So that's nice. And there's and then I started posting more again by the end of semester. So having a creative outlet is going to be a nice thing for your brain, and having hobbies is something which I feel is very, very important. We kind of are losing, and most people just doom scroll Instagram. I mean, it's fine for like, let's say 10-30 minutes, but then that's all you do all day. It's kind of like, kind of messes with your brain. And I think having hobbies or things to do apart from academics and having a creative outlet will be amazing, and that will like save you from being burnt out most times. At least it did help me. And having a proper plan and routine, which I suck at. I like suck at making routines and like sticking to it, but then I think we will make it this time. I also forgot. I used to meditate for like 10 minutes every day in the morning. And I don't know, I think it did help me to like just ease my mind and not like, blast myself with reels early in the morning. So that will help. Go for walks, meditate 10 minutes, read something apart from your academics. Do something. Just do something which just itches your brain, and scratch that itch and experience life.